It was the first time that I was like, I am a textbook mother in postpartum, in the ruts of it. He didn't want a bottle, he didn't want a boob, he didn't want anything.
I can't shower because I don't want to spend too much time in the shower. No one else is here. What if something happens?
That was the tough part when it came to, lack of sleep, trying to figure out a schedule.
I had to not be so angry at my husband when he came home from work.
I remember wanting to breastfeed, and I'll just say it did not go according to plan. And that caused a lot of emotional, is there something wrong? Am I supposed to get this? Do I have to get this?
I had anxiety about baby sleep, how baby ate.
Lots of questioning while trying to heal myself, and then also trying to connect and know my baby.
I bought all the underwear and I bought all the ice pads and I have all of the lotions and creams, but I'm still in my bathroom crying at 2 a.m. because the baby won't sleep and the toddler is running into the room.
What is going on? Why am I feeling this way? Should I be feeling this way? Panic attacks, freaking out, and then you're emotional because you're so happy with this baby. It's just like a mixed bag for sure.
So something that helped support me and get me through my postpartum period was reaching out to a therapist that specialized in maternal mental health, which helped me realize that there was a specific type of person out there that understood this period of my life that I was going through. Postpartum and pregnancy, and even after postpartum, just navigating this little child that's yours now.
Something unique about everyday parenting is that we do have clinicians that not only specialize in the perinatal period, but also in maternal mental health, as well as infant mental health and early childhood development. And so not only can we provide support for the mom or the parents navigating the emotional processes that go along with the postpartum period, but we can also offer the practical support informed by child development.
It's important for women to know that this is not just a big deal because you're keeping this tiny human alive that you just grew and birthed, which is obviously a big deal, but it's also sometimes we think of this as the birth of a mother. And it's not just a role transition. It's a kind of primal transformation into a new way of being and a new way of moving through the world. We're really hoping that women can be gentle with themselves and find a way to be self-compassionate and find a way to make space to have all these different feelings and get help when needed, and just know that this is really hard.
My main support postpartum was really the mom group.
The new moms group, establishing those friendships, establishing trust first, and then establishing friendships.
I could see other moms sharing their experiences, and I was like, oh wow, like I'm not crazy, and it's okay to feel these darker emotions while still loving your baby. And it doesn't mean I love my baby any less because I'm anxious and stressed.
I would recommend for new moms to give themselves grace. It's not going to be easy. It's going to be difficult. And there's nothing like doing it and being in it. So you can take away from other people's advice and suggestions and experiences.
Say yes to a lot of people who wanted to help and neighbors who wanted to drop off meals, and learn that it's okay to not do it all by myself.
And try as best as you can to look out for yourself first. It's kind of like the advice they give on the airplanes, right? Give your own self the oxygen mask first. It literally is like that a lot of the time.
Carving out 30 minutes in your day, and it actually doesn't have to be all together, like 30 minutes consecutively, but intentionally putting it in your calendar. I'm going to take a 10-minute walk, or like I'm going to meditate for 5 minutes. It doesn't even have to be long, because 5 minutes meditation can be very impactful. I'm going to do a 15-minute yoga practice, but start small and give that time to yourself so that you can feel more mentally there and present and whole to come back and be the mom you want to be for the baby.
Something positive that women can look forward to when they're in the ruts of postpartum is that one day, not too far from now, they're going to be sitting in a high chair with a birthday cake in front of them with the number 1 on it, and you're going to think, how the heck did I make it through this year? And why did it go so quick? And that's how it happens. Every year you're like, how did we do this? How did we get here again? But the truth is it goes fast and you are in it, and that's just one day at a time. And you're gonna be so proud about this little human that you created and put out into the universe.